Hello and welcome back to the Midnight Moose channel. We got another first impressions for you today. Today we're taking a look at the Quilts and Cats of Calico, a demo currently on Steam. The menu is pretty great because you can drag your mouse across the quilt and it's like real physics. But I've only been doing that for about 4 hours, so let's get back into the game. It's a puzzle game. It's based on a board game, I'm being told. I never played the original, so let's hop into a new game and see what's going on. The gameplay is in demo, not random. Okay, join the Quilts in Discord. Okay. Objective of the game: in Quilts and Cats Calico players complete to sew the coziest quilt as they draft and place patch tiles of different colors and patterns onto their quilt board. Each board will include 3 design goal tiles that will earn points if the requirements are met. Players are also trying to create pattern groups to attract the cuddliest cats and groups of colors on which to sew buttons. Okay, so we got the gold tiles, attract cats, sew buttons. We got a lot of objectives here. The player gains the most points from the design gold tiles, cats, and buttons, wins, and becomes the master quilter. Alright, how to play on your turn. Place one of the 2 patch tiles from your hand onto a quilt board. Choose one of the 3 patch tiles from the tile market and take it in your hand. Finish your turn, click on the bag. Understood. Scoring. Oh boy. We gotta, what do we gotta do? Complete with colors. A, A, B, B, C, C. Okay, I see the colors here. Complete with patterns. Okay, I get it. Complete with colors and patterns. That's confusing. And incomplete. Obviously, this one's very incomplete. Obviously. Scoring cat scoring tiles. Okay, the patterns on your patch tiles can attract cats to your quilt. Each cat has a preferred tile group size and or specific group shape they want these patterns to be. Okay, I'm gonna have to learn as we go. This is a little too much reading for me and I don't know how to read, so let's see how it goes. Each button is worth 3 points. That's the great news. If you sew at least one button of each color on your quilt, you'll get a rainbow button. That's awesome. How to play cats. Cats are cats, by the way. They are cute. You can pet them, but sometimes you want them to be somewhere else. You can chase them away with a tile in your hand, or use this special button in the top left area of the screen. Cats will go to sleep. I thought you wanted cats. Alright. Okay. Let's hop in and see what's going on. So these are our goals for tiles, challenger, opponent. Alright, I guess we're the challenger, right? Cats go to sleep with this button. Here's the market and here's the bag. So we're going to click this. And we're going to put it here. Okay, I know exactly what I'm doing. We have to lay more? Okay. This one goes here, and this one goes there. Alright, challenger, new turn. See what our challenger does. Nope, just kidding, it's my turn. Alright, so we're going to go A, A, B, B, C, D. Right? And this is triple and triple, and this is nothing equal. All different colors, all different patterns. Okay. Maybe placing that next to the B and B one was silly. I could have switched these two, it would have made a lot more sense. Either way, we have a pink-ish color with a snow flower pattern, some would say. And this is dewdrops, and it's on blue. So, we have another dewdrops on blue if we want to line up these bees. Let's try it. Okay? We grab this from the market, and we end our turn. Wait, are we playing against a cat? I saw a giant cat hand just take that tile. They don't play on the same board as we do? Confused already. Alright, so we want to put this here. And let's see here. This is in this realm of possibility. So this could be all on its own. C or D. It's possible. We want something different here, but we want 3 of those things here. And this doesn't match anything here, which is very unfortunate, some would say. But for now, let's grab this piece and end our turn. Okay, you took that piece. I'm not too worried about that, honestly. Okay, I know there's a perimeter of quilts. I'm not 100% sure if they mean anything, because they're not within the flower of the tile sets we put down. Hello, cat. Oh, okay. Let's see here. What do we want to take from the shop? Nobody knows. And when nobody knows, we build around the unequal... I didn't even touch you. We build around the unequal space, right? Tile set. Of course. And we grab something unequal because we have nothing that matches it. Okay, now you have something that matches this, but we don't want anything that matches that, and it's not around this and that. So we're going to lay a purple. No. Here. We're going to grab this yellow and call it a day. Alright, there's another blueberry, which isn't blueberry. But there's a great piece right here. That's fantastic for us. Let's see here. Okay, so in my head I'm thinking... I haven't used those colors. Okay. We can lay the... Oh, sorry about that. One was my fault. Sorry about that. We're going to take this piece and end my turn. Alright. Another yellow piece. That could be good for us. That could be really good for a few different reasons. Let's move around the cat so we don't disturb it. Alright, this completes the... We got a button, because that completes the AAA and or B criteria, right? Okay, you have purple. New turn. So I'm thinking we got 2 yellow moons. That's 2 out of 3 for the B criteria over here, and putting 1 over here definitely sates the unequal criteria. So let's put this down before somebody tries to sleep there. No offense. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Let's see. This is different. We already have a purple mushroom here. So we can't put a purple mushroom or a blueberry here. But we can take a purple mushroom for this flower size thing. I call them flowers. They look like flowers. You know, what do you want me to say? Oh, all this blue water drop? It's not good because we already have 3. And we really don't need them anymore. I mean, I guess we could put another one next to this one for a BB pattern somewhere. AA. Who can say? But I think another yellow moon is good. And that got us a button. Oh, connected to a yellow moon on the perimeter. Is that why that got a button? Why do you guys have numbers next to your... I'm still learning the game. And that's okay. Actually, you know, I talked myself into it. I'm gonna take one of these to make a double on this tile set. So many blueberries. Yellow moon, though. We need that, I think. I thought we did. Anyway. Okay, so we're gonna put you here, right? Because that'll be the 2 from that. And then we're gonna grab this to complete the last one on this tile set, I believe. Okay, 85 tiles left. Not sure if we can do it yet. So you go here. Alright, super score, maybe. A, 13, 7, button. Wait, we didn't get the 13? Oh, we got 2 of these, though. Was there a different criteria we're supposed to satisfy for the second yellow number? Are they after the or? All different patterns or colors. Oh, we were doing all different everything. Maybe that was our downfall there. Not that we lost or anything. Anyway, what was I talking about? Okay, blueberry. That's a tough one. I think we might have to go with it, though, for now. And we can make it maybe the double over on the left tile set. Maybe. Pink flower, we already have that over here. Green leaf. Actually, wait, we don't have green leaf over here. I thought it was because I see it here, but that's on the edge. Now that you mention it. And you took the other blueberry, so now I'm just confused and upset. Alright, let's put this down. Let's calm down. Don't bother any of the cats. Alright, green leaf. That'll solidify another tile set for us. Guaranteed. Don't take that. Oh, it took the blueberry. Jerk. Okay, green leaf right here, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Minus G. A, B. What do you want? What's going on? F. Is F good or bad? A, B, C, D, E. I don't know. Well, we got another button, though, so I think that's good. Okay, so what do we have over here? We have a 2 and a 1, so we need another 2 and a 1. And that we can grow this 1 to a 2 or keep it a 2. Or keep it a 1, I should say. I guess yellow moon could be 1 or 2. And we'll pass our turn. Take one of those. Oh, biscuits. Oh, no. Oh, gee, I wonder what I'll take from the marketplace next. Probably a, I don't know, a pink flower. Okay, and they don't have to be next to each other, right? For the AABB thing. But even if they did, I think this is a good play. Apparently not. Excuse me. I think this is a great play. Sorry about that. And we're gonna... Actually, no matter what you take, we'll have another pink flower to choose from, so that's pretty interesting. So we have a 2. These are 2 singles. So we could just do 2 pink flowers here. And we satisfy a 3rd tile set bonus. Correct me if I'm wrong. Color-wise, maybe pattern-wise. Now, what's a pattern, technically? Is it the dots? Or is it the stripes? Or is it the shape? I don't know. And what do? We just gotta place more, but they're not on tile sets, so we just place good ones or bad ones? Who can say? We don't have one of these in the other corner, so maybe we can grab that for now. Alright. So you have cat +7 button, green, yellow, hexagon. It's pretty obvious what that means. I don't know what that means, actually. For now, I'll take one of these. Okay, end my turn. In defense position. Alright, we can connect some purples here. Okay, that got us a button. Oh, and a cat button. Or something like it. So we need 3 in a row. Yeah, because our 3rd one got us there. I thought that was the button, but no, we got a different button for a different reason. So what else can we connect? We could put one of our blues here. The one we have in our box, that's great. A yellow here could do some work. I think. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't know he was sitting on it. Apparently he was. Alright, so this might go crazy. Or be bad. I don't know. Yeah. It's not good or bad, apparently. Alright, is there a pink? We could connect 3 pinks here. So, actually, wait, that's where I wanted to put the yellow. Can you go back? Perfect. Then again, we don't really have a place for 3 purples or blues, unless we make a super blue over here, but... Excuse me? But who knows? Okay. So, put the blue over here, solidify that. Doesn't generate another button, maybe because it's already connected to a blue button area. This green is fantastic. That'll be really great for our score. I think, again, still not 100% sure what's going on here. There we go, okay. Do we take a purple or a pink? This is yellow. We put our yellow here. Hopefully you're not disturbed by that. And then this will be purple or pink. I guess it's next to a pink, but it's not really a huge bonus either way. I think. I don't really know, actually. Okay, you left. That's great news. We can put this down. Got a yellow moon. I don't know what we do next, so I'll grab this. Okay. Green with green. I'll just put the pink there, right? That was our plan. Okay. Is it still continuing? Okay, let's see how we did here. Cat tokens. We lost on cat tokens. We lost on button tokens. But we went up higher than them on design goals. But overall, let's see, that's not enough to bring it home. What's a cat token, by the way? Alright, I know how to play. Well, not really, but that's okay. Two different pairs of colors and 2 different single colors, or 2 different pairs of patterns and 2 different single patterns. So the patterns get you the gold button, right? The orange button, is that correct? Maybe. I'll tell you what. And this one's got less numbers because it's easier to make, I guess. So let's go, it's almost the same setup as last time, but let's put this here, right? That's a little tougher to satisfy. Oh, we can see their board. That's nice. They copied my layout, except not at all. So I won't accuse them of that again. Alright, so you need 3? Very confused. Alright. So let's stick with patterns, which I believe means the dots and the leaves and the symbols on the colors are just there, you know, maybe for colorblind accessibility or something like that. Like every blue is a berry, every light blue is a raindrop. And I think that's great. Okay, so we need 3 of the same pattern, 2 and 2, and none of the same pattern. And how much overlaps here? Again, just the 1. So we'll put this here, grab that same pattern, and call it a day. Okay. So this is 2 of them. Grab that same pattern. Oh, that's a good pattern. They just took a real good pattern. Let's see what their board looks like. Oh, they immediately went for the color button. That's pretty smart. Potentially. That was the stuff I went for last, and I kind of filled everything else in. I should have thought about that, considering I put a blue next to this green. Well, I could put a dark blue here later on in life. Let's think about it. Okay. So we want to keep our triples. Actually, you're a yellow. That's pretty nice. So this looks good, in my opinion. Alright, we got fancy leaves, lines, star, flowers. Not 100% sure. But for now, we'll take star flowers, right? Nothing wrong with that. You grab that same pattern. They like that pattern a lot. But they're not using them. Interesting. Okay. Star flowers, green color goes right here. We grab another star flowers for later. All right, we're starting to cook up something good, I think, personally. Maybe. Oh, I don't really know, actually. Okay. So this star flowers, I'm not going to put it next to the other one, but it's fine. I tried not to even touch you and you ran off all crazy like. You know what, I just saw these colors, or these pieces under these cat pictures. They weren't standing out, I suppose, because they're black and white, or close to it. I don't know what they mean, I'll just be honest. So, whatever. Okay, so you're going here. So you're going about there. We have 2 star, so we need 2 things that aren't star flowers or dots. They don't have to connect, as far as I'm aware. And I want to take the light blue stripes. Okie dokie. Stripes around the non-same pattern tile set. Or all different patterns. Right, we got this. And I want this. It's going to be an amazing piece for us. Alright, and my turn. Don't take that. Oh, they took it. Okay. So here, we're going to complete the 3 A's. And a yellow button. And there's cat paws on it. Maybe we get a cat button too. I don't know all the intricacies here. Let's see what happens. Yellow button. Cat button. Was it this cat? What do you like? You like dots and nice leaves. I don't see a nice leaf. Oh, this is the... No, it's different. Not sure what generated this cat button, but I'm happy we got it. That's all I can really say out loud. Alright, so you have nice leaves here. And you have fronds. So that's 2 different patterns. So we could put them around this thing. One would think. Sorry about that. That one was my fault. Okay, and we need another triple pattern at some point. So something that's pretty common. Stripes is looking common in the shop right now. And we already striped this side of this. Oh wait, that means we can't put a stripe over... Wait a minute. Oh, I screwed up both of these. Hold on a minute. Because you share 2 pieces, so that would have to be the A, and B, here and here. A and B. Pattern-wise. But we could still get color... I've already confused myself, I'll just be honest. You have 2 yellow and a magenta. Nope. My brain is broken. I didn't consider that, and now I'm spiraling out of control in my brain. It's very upsetting. Here's what I do know. This goes here just fine. We weren't even near that, I think. Okay. So we can still shoot for one or the other, maybe even one on each, right? Because you can get different color pattern, 3 different patterns, but then you get 3 different colors. We can get a 13 and a 10. We can get a 13 and a 10. Is that better than a 7 and a 15? Yeah, by 1. So that's what my goal is now. 13. 2 different, 3 of a pattern. Here's 1, 3 of a pattern. So we need 3 patterns in different colors. And we can't use light blue. So I want this. This could be entirely wrong. I don't know. Okay. So you're fine being stripes. So we need another color of stripes that isn't purple or light blue to go here. But light blue stripes can go here. That's fine. So let's pick it up. How's your board looking, opponent? Very color coordinated. I see you're not building around the tile sets on purpose at all like I am, so I feel like I'm doing something wrong. That's great. That's great news. Okay, this can go right here. These patterns look nice. So what do I have? Can you... Where's the sleep button? Yep. Let's all go to sleep. Thanks, everybody. Okay, so what pattern do we need here? We already have one of these. Long leaf, ferns. This fancy leaf can go here and not bother anybody. Or we can put it here to make a light blue something. We don't have a light blue go with at the moment. So I'll take another fancy leaf and end my turn. Can I be honest? This pink with stripes is... It's incredible. It's necessary. It's basically 100% necessary to pick it up. So I'm gonna... Let's see. Fancy leaf. We don't have a fancy leaf pattern here. And that completes a dark blue triple. What happened there? We got 2 dots, 2 star flowers, 1 and 1. Wasn't that the... Did I try to satisfy something else? 3 different pick. I thought it was the same tile set as last time and I was trying to settle A, A, B, B, C, D. I'm an idiot. It happens. Okay, so as we were saying, this is a perfect piece, maybe. I don't know. No, not for 13. Is the 13 if you do both? Okay, so you get the orange badge if you do both, and the blue badge if you do one. Maybe? Because we always get the blue, and we do the or. But there's no and or, so what's up with that? Okay, so what do we have here? We have 3 of the same pattern, so if we want anything at all from this, we need all different colors. So green sounds good. Not sure we're gonna pull this one out due to my flub here. First time I've ever flubbed. It's true. So what do we want? Different colors. Okay, take one of these. Honestly, hit me with this, okay? Extremely rude of you to take that one. I was going to use that. Alright, we have a light blue fancy one. I'm going to put it over here near the light blues. I'm going to take this green. Can you stop leaving me with these damn things? Alright, let's put a green here. We get a button. Take this and turn. See, that person does not want dark blue. And neither do I. So... whatever. Okay. We're going to burn this one right here. Get a nice button. We earn that button, so there's no shame in that. I mean, I guess I'll take this, considering there's 2 of those in the shop. Yeah, you take that. I'll replace it with the same thing, nearly. Okay, so yellow. We could take a yellow for this color breaking tile set. That'd be good. Put this here. Take yellow. Okay, lay yellow down. So what color do we need on this? Pink, green, purple, blue, green. Oh, we do need dark blue here still. So even though I said I didn't want it, I should have been taking one the whole time. Sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds about right for me. Alright, so this will complete a few different things. Apparently some cats as well. Okay. We didn't satisfy the different pattern condition. I understand that. For once. Okay. Alright, none of these are super helpful, so I'll just take a purple and hope it gets replaced by not purple. It didn't really work out, though, did it? Alright, we could put a yellow here. That would be great for a button. Otherwise, I don't see a really reasonable button. So I need a yellow in the shop, please. Okay. We got that going for us. Put this down, grab a yellow, and then we put that down. And I'll take a yellow just for fun. I might lose this one because I had the wrong tile set in mind, but guess what? We lost on cat tokens. And button tokens, but we lost on design goals too. Okay. Alright. How's this video doing? What do we got? 27 minutes? Kind of crazy to be playing with cats and buttons this long. I'm gonna go back to Old Faithful, right? Actually, no, you're only 5 and 7. Let's pay attention to the tile sets this time. Not that that would have saved us. Is there a world where we can satisfy all conditions? There's got to be. But it starts out with A and B being here. So let's take that opportunity. Two different, 3 of a color. So wild to me. I'll take this and probably already screwed up my chances of winning with my first tile. So we'll see what happens. Okay, you go here. Perfect. Take this. This pattern here is pretty rare in my opinion. I've never had it all that often. I'll just say that. Okay. So for this to satisfy, you need all different colors and patterns for a 15-pointer, I think. Interesting. We might be able to swing that. Don't hit the cat. It'd be nice if that was blue, but we already had the blue in the circle. So that one of these can be blue for the button. This is fine. Grab the yellow. Star patch. Okay. We're focusing on the 15, right? Yellow star patch. Purple, can't have it. We could have a dark blue star flower, though. Here. Okay, so what's the remaining color we're missing out of this? Green. And the pattern will be something. I just picked up my own tile. You were on the board. I wasn't near you at all. I think. Okay, so we're looking for a green, whatever pattern we're missing here. Green, let's see, green fancy flowers, potentially. In the shop at some point. Like this is blue fancy flowers, we need green fancy flowers. So how do we satisfy both of these? Right, that's gonna be tough. Actually, yep, that's gonna be tough. And if we can only set, again, wasn't near you. You need to calm down, no offense. Okay, yellow dots could be helpful later. Can you leave? No offense. Thanks. Okay. Or we could just say, forget it, right? And complete one of these. I think that's a great idea. Yellow dots. Purple dots got taken away immediately, replaced by purple dots. Very helpful. Potentially. Not for me, though. Okay. Right. So these have to be that. Alright, I think we might give up on the 13 of this, because that's just too much to calculate. Let's do 3 dots that way, and 3 ferns that other way. We have so many dots, it's actually incredible. Why did I take another dot? I don't know. But so did they. So I guess there's some... Why is there everything light blue in the damn shop? They really go for the colors first. I should really be focusing on that. Sadly, I'm only focusing on the other 89 things. Sorry, I can't focus on the colors as well. For God's sake. This is supposed to be relaxing. It's incredibly stressful. Alright. These cats are pretty cute, by the way. That's 3 dots. And a cat's satisfactory badge. Somehow. I don't know how. Okay, our turn. Yellow ferns. We could use that. We could use that in the future for sure. Also, let's see here. We need 2 dots in this total circle. So you're a dot. Not where I... It's not where I wanted that. Not even sure that my placement was better, but I just want it to be where I put it, okay, everybody? Green fancy leaf. That was the exact tile we needed for our unique thing, and this lady just stole it. I'm actually upset with her. Beyond belief. So we put this here. Blue ferns could be a final key here. But yellow or purple would make a button pattern. So maybe we don't do that. Maybe we do fancy leaf in the bottom left tile set. Green fern. That won't work for that. Alright. Fancy leaf down here. So we take fancy leaf. Maybe. I don't know anymore. Can we pet these guys? You can. That's cute. That's super nice. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Let's see. This is 2 of these, and it satisfies a cat badge. Still not sure what the... Oh, fancy leaf and dots connecting? Okay, so we... Jesus. I mean, maybe if I had like a 20 space inventory, I could handle any of this, but I really can't, personally. And what do we want in the future? A pink line. I could see some positives with a pink line. Yeah, sorry about that. But we really need green fancy leaf. It's not working out though, is it? Okay, we put this... This is gonna upset this guy. You walked under my tile, let's be honest. Try to chill out once in a while. Alright, green fancy leaf goes here. If we get it. There's 87 tiles in the bag, so who knows if we ever will. Probably not. But enough about me. I'll just take this for fun. It's not green fancy leaf. Okay, you're literally where I want to lay my tile. So can you move? Thank you. Alright, we're going to get the blue 7, which is a lot better than the 0 we got last time. We do need 1 more fern. I'd love if it was purple. But green is in the shop right now. Let's take green fern as a contingency. I guess I'm rushing to do the tile sets and she's not. Maybe that's my folly. Nobody can say for sure. Okay. Purple. Holding out for purple. That means we put, let's see here, green. We put this here. Sorry about that. Grab this. The shop is not doing me any favors. Just put it out there. Can you place? Alright, we got a button. Sadly, that's about all we have. Let's see here. Dark blue stripes. Sounds good. Alright. Yellow. It's not going to work out. Purple could go here if we got a yellow fern to complete just the 7, because we already failed the 13 by design. So we can do this. And that does that. What do we take next? Pink, blue. I'm not loving any of these choices. I'll just be honest. Okay. So we want green fancy leaf, fern. I guess I just should have settled for any fern at some point. But there's none to choose from at the moment. I might just have to burn a tile here with one of these. These are all awful choices. Alright, yellow, we can't really do that. We'll just have to burn this square as well. Unfortunately. How are you doing? No idea what that means. Okay, why are there 2 purple stripes in the shop? And 1 on my board already? Did somebody shuffle this bag or not? Alright, I need perfect pulls for the rest of the game. Actually, I think I already failed it for several reasons, so I'm upset. Oh, you got 0. Okay, we might have a chance. You know, if they zeroed 1 out. Then again, we're going to 0 1 out as well. We need a specific tile here. It didn't work out, right? For 15. But we can still get 10 by having different patterns. I'm not happy with it, though. Okay, over here, we need a fern. We don't have a fern with us or in the shop. So we're screwed on unimaginable levels. Might as well take a yellow to get the yellow button. Yellow fancy leaf. You know, I'll just put it here, and then we can tally our damn score. It's so upsetting. Okay, they zeroed out, we zeroed out. Oh, they're saving their best for last. I don't even know what they need. Will I see what they... That's her. Yeah. Alright, let's look what she does. Oh, or not. I don't know what she did. Cat tokens we lost out on. Button tokens. Pretty close, but no. Design goals? I don't know. I'd like to see her board. I think that'd be a good option. Hey, we beat her by 12. I think we still lose by exactly 1, though. Yep. Well, this game isn't for me, but it was certainly interesting to play, and I'm sure it could be hours of fun. Check it out if you want. If not, that's okay too. By the way, if you like this video, please leave a like. If you hated it, you can leave a dislike. And if you want to see more videos from me, you can subscribe on this website called YouTube. Thanks. Alright, that'll do it. See you next time. Farewell. Have a great day. And goodbye.